Good morning. So, me and my mom decided we want to run away. And we're tired of all this bull crap. And we are going to run away. Right, Mom?
Yes. Got tired of all these kids hanging around as if it was a home for the youth home or something.
And one thing that we are doing differently this time, so we haven't decided where our destination is actually yet. And like I said, sometimes we just jump in the car and we decide, you know what, we're going to go somewhere, and we just commit and we do it.
Yeah.
So we have enough clothes for 2 days, but what we're doing differently this time is we're bringing Papian. We do impromptu trips all the time, and maybe we will go to Vancouver, maybe we won't, maybe we'll just go to Jasper. So who knows?
We just take it day by day.
So we're in Edson now, just waiting to... Yep, that's good. Yep. Extra? You want to put extra in? What?
Extra? Which one?
I don't know.
Well, which one do you use?
Regular.
You use the regular. Okay.
Sometimes if I'm feeling special, I'll put extra or Supreme in. Just for shits and giggles. God. Didn't know putting gas in was such a task and a half.
We're gonna have our Timmy's.
I was so excited to go today that I couldn't fall asleep, and then by the time I did, it was like 1 o'clock, and then I had my alarm set for 4:30 so I can get up so early this morning and get out the door. And now I've only napped an hour in the car, so I need some tea or something because I am tired. I'm gonna have to take another nap. But until then, let's get some coffee.
I want to go to Canadian Tire.
From Tim Hortons.
I want to go through Canadian Tire, check my tires, and I need a new wipers.
Are you supposed to do something with that?
Oh, gee, aren't we supposed to? Are we supposed to order over there?
Sorry?
I was looking for a speaker over there.
Oh, we got the speaker on that side. We got the speaker in the corner.
So I have to go around and order? Okay, I'll go around and order. Again. Now, I want to see how many crazy things I want to do while I'm on the road.
One good thing about having a dog and having to is you have to stop more and you have to let them out to stretch their legs and go to the bathroom. Right, Papian? Moccasins to hiking boots. Huh. Ooh. We're getting near the mountains. Okay, let's go. Come on. Look at the snow. It's just... I brought my winter boots with me. But of course, I'm walking in my shoes. I mean, why would you put on your winter boots in the winter time when there's snow everywhere? When there's snow everywhere. Well, this is really nice. Leanne has been walked.
And
She's peed, she's pooped.
Now-
Window wipers are on.
right
Now
now we
Jasper.
check. Hey,
Now what?
check our tires.
Are we gonna go check our tires? Okay, so
Yes.
now we're gonna go find some place to check our tires.
So all we have to do is just.
These are usually things you do before a road trip,
But
but when you're doing impromptu road trips,
yes,
you do these things after
on the way.
on the way.
Yeah.
Why? Because you're not planning anything.
No.
You don't follow any rules. You just go with the flow and
Go with the flow, baby. Okay.
Yeah.
Where did we come in?
see, we are gonna be one of those people that like
All right.
like
Where's the pump?
oh, out of everything, we have this habit of any town we stop in, doesn't matter if we have full tank or not, if we have anything close to half a tank, we already fill up the gas.
Yeah.
It's always good to leave whatever gas station you have with a full tank of gas.
Always.
So I guess we're looking for a pump. I guess I should put my seatbelt on. My mother's driving. Seatbelt's always good. We're on the highway again.
Now we're only an hour away from Jasper.
Yeah, we're about an hour away from Jasper. So we should be on our way.
Yeah.
So we'll see you when we're in Jasper.
Here we are.
Here we are. We're in Jasper. We haven't for sure decided if we're going to Vancouver, but we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Just keep
We don't know.
going.
We're just going to keep on going and stop and look at some stuff. And
It's
I
nice.
love driving. When I really want to go for a drive, I go for a drive. We might just go to all the way to Vancouver and then come back and take a hotel and
Why? Because
We're-
we're just crazy like that.
we're crazy. We love the travel. All right.
Right.
So on
Okay.
the road we go.
On the road we go.
See you next time.
See you at the next stop when we figure out where we are.
Next stop.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
See ya. I told my mother to come and look at the water. What'd she do? She jumps in the car and drives over.
What?
I'm making fun of you. I told you to come. I told you to come walking. What do? You jump in the car. She's looking at me like, does that road end? I'm like, yeah. I was telling you to come for a walk.
Bad enough once we stop, we're going to walk. I don't want to be walking now. We still got to take the train all the way across. Would be nice.
We should. We should take advantage of the 100.
The 100, yes.
150.
Yes, we need to do that.
So,
We should.
according to, see if I can do this. So according to this thing I saw on the website, apparently Via Rail is supposed to be having this promotion that you can travel anywhere by train through Canada's 150th birthday for $150. So me and my mom were thinking we should start from the beginning and go all the way to the end on the train.
Yeah.
I think it'd be awesome.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be awesome?
Yes. That's what I wouldn't mind doing.
George. We were thinking of, because it was going to take 8 hours to get from here to Vancouver, we're thinking of like, but then we looked at like, if we follow Highway 16 all the way west, it'll actually take us to Prince Rupert, which is still on like the west coast. Should be like 7, almost 8 hours. And then we decided, oh, let's just head south. So we still don't know if we're going to go to Vancouver, but we're definitely going to go heading towards south now, so we'll decide. Because then once we go south, we can either decide to come back around and go through Kamloops and then go through Banff and then all the way around, so almost like making a big loop, or we can still go to Vancouver. So we don't know. So we already have a hotel we're going to go stay at. So we're here, we're sitting in a McDonald's parking lot. It's like really interesting place, and I'm feeding my dog. So I had her outside on some grass, and gave her food, gave her water. And it's funny because there's tons of people coming in and out. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but they're just hanging around. And all of a sudden, my dog goes crazy, and it's nuts because she's like barking really bad. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, she usually doesn't bark at random people. And I look up and I notice there's a security guard here, and the security guard is who my dog was barking at. And yeah, she just went crazy. So I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't think anything of it. So I was trying to like rein her in, and I just finished taking a picture and posting, that we were here. And then all of a sudden, again, I didn't see this big ass dog walking on the street behind me. And my dog sees her first. So she immediately like goes crazy. And because my dog's a small dog, I swear she has small dog mentality.
Oh yeah.
She just gets very nervous around bigger dogs, and so she likes to think she is tough, where it's like she would be like an appetizer. Like, she's that tiny. So she goes crazy and starts running, and because she ran so fast with the leash, she choked herself on the leash. She flew back, and then this dog wasn't on a leash, and he jumped down, or I don't know, I think it was a her, because he called her Bella or something. There's like these bars thing, and she like jumped down and through there and like jumped down and was like coming towards us. So I with the leash, I picked Puppy at, like, didn't pick her up at first. I pulled her towards me with the leash, and then I kind of picked her up at the same time, and she kind of like flew into my arms. And I picked her up because I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. And then of course, like, their owner was like, hey, what are you doing? You know better. Because, yeah. I'm assuming if you're in a city or town or whatever, and you don't have your dog on a leash and it's not an off-leash park, you must have your dog somewhat like trained and under control. But yeah, unless he just wanted to come say hi. She might have just wanted to like come by and say hi. It's just, my dog is so nervous around bigger dogs that I know she would like almost instigate something.
Mm-hmm.
And because she's so tiny, even when bigger dogs try to dominate them, they're just so tiny that they like, I've witnessed this has happened to her before, where they've gotten really kind of rough with her. And
oh yeah, I remember that was in Banff.
Yeah, one time we were in Banff, and this Rottweiler just came and just tried to dominate her, but like with one paw, like had her down and was like nipping at her neck. And I was like, whoa.
But she just got surgery.
Yeah,
too.
she was still only, like, she wasn't even a year yet. She had just had surgery, so she had just had her she had just been spayed. So yeah, she had just had surgery, so I was worried that her stitches were gonna rip. And then of course he was biting at her neck, so I was like, what the hell? Like, I think, and her owner was like, they don't do that. I don't know why.
They probably thought it was a toy.
Yeah, because she's so fluffy and tiny that she kind of looks like a little chew toy. So bigger dogs just, they don't know what to do with her, because of course she's very yappy too, right? So oh, it scared the hell out of me. So after that, I just picked her up and I got her in the car and I just threw her in there, and I was like, Jesus, get in your seat and sit down. So now she's eating and stuff, and yeah, starting stuff with bigger dogs on the street.
I think that dog that on the trip here is just gets us more exciting, and
One
Because
thing
she's
though, I do
so-
notice two things. One, we seem to stop more with her because we have to stop every couple hours to make sure she can go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
She's usually pretty good at letting us know when she wants to go out because she was whining behind us before.
We knew. Yeah.
And then yeah, so it means that we have to stop more, which is good because
I have to stop more now, see?
yeah, and my mother seems to be going to the bathroom quite a
I'm
bit.
gonna see
So
the-
her and my
oh,
dog
shit.
seem to be on the same schedule.
Same schedule.
Because when she has to go to the bathroom, I has to go to the bathroom. So we've been stopping more because of that. But yeah, no, it's quite scary. So now we're gonna quickly eat our food, and then we're gonna head down and go stay a night at a hotel. And I've never heard of this place, but we're gonna go stay a night there. It's pet friendly, so yeah.
Good.
So we have just 3 more hours, and then yeah, so we should be there about like
8
8
o'clock.
or 9, and
8 or 9, we'll be ready for bed.
yeah, we'll be ready for bed and
Relax.
go take
watch
a nice hot
TV.
bath, watch TV.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
next stop, 100 Mile House. That's the name of the
Yeah.
place, by the
Oh,
way.
wow.
It's really long. It's really hard to Google in maps. All right, okay, see you
Good.
soon.
Okay. See ya.